What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing everything that's currently going on within the Juice WRLD community, and this will include stuff like the documentary, current group buys, all this stuff. But before we start, guys, shout out to my second channel. We are super close to 4,000 subscribers, so if you aren't here, please go subscribe over there. As well, guys, follow me over on Twitch because I do want to do my best to start going live every single weekend, so please just follow me on Twitch if you guys want to see my live streams or anything like that. And lastly, shout out to all the channel members. But with all this being said, let's just hop on into the video. Alright, so we're going to start with confirmation that the documentary will be previewed sometime in November and most likely releasing sometime in December as well with the track list. There was this little leak that we got that says Juice WRLD, a documentary that explores the life and death of the young hip-hop star, will premiere at AFI Fest this year, which will be in like mid to early November. And then it says that the documentary, which is directed by Tommy Oliver, will feature the Kid Laroi, Lil Bibby, Polo G, G Herbo, Blenny Blanco, Rex Kudo, Hit Boy, Cole Bennett, and Trippie Redd. Now, this might not be everyone that's featured in it. It might definitely have more in it, but we'll have to wait and see with that because I could definitely see people like Yachty, Ski, DJ Scheme, some people like that in the documentary. But for the most part, I think that those are some of the big names, or most of the big names that will be featured in this doc. Now, like I said, the documentary will be releasing sometime this year along with the soundtrack, which I'm expecting all that to be in December because this is just some festival that they're premiering it at. Now, we might get like clips or videos of it leaked because people are probably going to record it and post it somewhere, but for the most part, just expect the documentary and the soundtrack, I would say, around December time when Juice passed away or his birthday. Moving on, if you guys don't know who Han is, this is someone that's kind of associated with like Leroy and Grade A. He tweeted out the other day asking if anyone knew when Feline was recorded because they're trying to find this session ASAP. Now, this could mean that this is either going to be on the documentary soundtrack or on The Party Never Ends. We have seen Bibby play this song before, and I have seen it get passed around that Feline might drop. Now, obviously, this has to mean something. They're looking for it for a reason, whether they're trying to give the verse to the song to someone else or they're trying to do something with this actual song. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I don't see Feline being on the documentary just because I'm not sure what kind of tracks we'll be able to expect on there, but for the most part, I don't think Feline's going to drop anytime soon, but this could mean something. Alright, now moving on to the group buys. If you guys don't know, we were currently in the middle of a group buy. I think the last time I uploaded my last video, right before that, for the song Not Sorry. Well, this song did finish and they ended up leaking it, and now there's currently a bundle group buy going on for two songs, which is My Bad and Survive. These are both 2018 completed songs, but it is selling for $22.5 thousand. Now, I do not agree with how much they're selling these songs for, especially where these are just like 2018 songs. But I do want to also go through that we did get a list of all the songs that are either going to be sold in the future in a group buy or songs that will be private bought. Now, the songs that they gave us are Out the Dust is being private sold for $12,000, No Promos being private sold for $8,000, Already is $7,000, RDV2 is $8,000, Psychedelic OG is $20,000, Club with a K is $8,000. The OG Animal, which I don't think there's a new verse on this. I'm pretty sure it's just a new beat, but regardless, it is $5K or a bundle. You're Done, which is also $5K or a bundle. Lose You OG, which is $5K or a bundle. And then Pills in the Regal and Adore You are both $15K, and Go Hard is $25K. Keep in mind that this isn't the Go Hard that will drop. This is the full Juice version, no Uzi feature. But I've also heard in the community that these prices and everything are not going to affect, or these being sold are not going to affect like the Pills in the Regal and the Adore You bundle group buy, which they're supposedly doing. But if they are private selling both these songs for $15K a piece, I would say that the group buy bundle has got to be like $40 or $50K for when they finally sell Adore You and Pills in the Regal, especially if it's going to be a group buy bundle. But I also want to move on to something else. Rap posted this thing where it was like, what album needs a part 2? And Lil Bibby commented on it, Goodbye&GR Riddance 2. Now, this obviously probably means nothing at all, and I just want to throw this in here just because I haven't talked about this yet, and this is something that happened while I was on my little break. I don't think we're going to get a Goodbye&GR Riddance 2. We obviously got the Goodbye&GR Riddance Deluxe this year, so I feel like that should be enough, and I don't really think we need a Goodbye&GR Riddance 2, but if we do look at like Skylar Graphics, for example, that artwork or that track list that he gave us, if we got that in that exact order, I would not complain for that Goodbye&GR Riddance 2 like fan cover in theory that he made. That would honestly be a really dope drop, and no one would complain about that, I don't think. But for the most part, I don't think we're going to get this. I think Bibby was just saying that the album was so good that it deserves a part 2. Alright, and then lastly, if you guys don't know yet, Young Thug released Album of the Year, which was Punk, and it had a Unheard Juice WRLD feature on it, which is so dope. It was dope getting to hear a new Juice verse again that had like no snippets to it, wasn't a leak, no nothing. It was a really good feeling, and I'm just glad that Juice was on Thug's album, because it seems like a lot of people aren't dropping Juice verses lately, or at least not a lot from their albums this year. Like Tekka didn't have one. I guess Trippy did with Matt Hardy, and now we have Punk with Juice WRLD and Thug. But for the most part, I haven't seen a lot of Juice features dropping lately, which isn't a terrible thing, but it's just cool to see someone like Juice and Thug have another track released, especially because Juice and Thug are hands down the best duo. But guys, that's going to be all for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at ComplexProductions999, my Twitter at ComplexDiscuss. With all this being said, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.